Good evening. This is our icebreaker. I was asked to use an article that would help to identify myself, my values, my family, and things that were extremely important to me. I chose an unusual object. The object that I chose for this exercise is the National Registry of Emergency Medical Technicians patch. Now, why did I choose this? I've been a paramedic for over 30 years. In the course of my career, I've seen life begin. I've delivered 7 babies. I've also seen life end, more than I care to count. But this journey through medicine has inspired my children to seek careers in medicine. My oldest daughter, Gretchen, she's 25 years old. She's currently a physician's assistant student at the University of New England in Maine. Before that, she was an emergency medical technician. My youngest, my son Nate, is 20. He's currently completing his paramedic certification and works as an emergency medical technician in Boston. This has become such a symbolic part of my life that it's not just what I do, but it has become a part of who I am. In the course of 30 years of doing this, you can't help but accumulate a small amount of baggage that goes with it. I was present for the Boston bombing. I was one of the paramedics who responded to that particular incident. I was also a paramedic that identified a young girl who washed up on the shores of Winthrop, Massachusetts, who was referred to as Baby Doe. I'm the one who removed her from the trash bag and had to identify her. Do I have some form of PTSD? I'm sure I do. We all do. But this has become for me an embodiment of everything that has happened in my life and the things that are important to me. I get up every day and I go to work because I want to help people. Am I always capable of helping these people? No. But I make my best effort. And in the process, if I've been able to at least alter one person's life in the course of 30 years, it's significant to me. Probably one of the nicest things that ever happened is about 6 years ago, I received a telephone call on Christmas Eve from a 10-year-old young man. This boy, the previous Christmas, had had an allergic reaction to the Christmas tree that was in his home. He almost died. If it wasn't for the things that we did and the interventions that we provided, he wouldn't have survived and wouldn't have lived for another Christmas. He called to thank me. That was an extremely emotional thing for me. We're not thanked very often for what we do. Very often we're confused as, quote, ambulance drivers. Well, I do drive the ambulance, but a cop drives the police car. Do you call him a cop car driver? A fireman drives a fire truck. Is he a fireman driver? No. We don't always necessarily get the respect that should be embodied in our profession, but some of that's our own fault. Well, I hope this gives you a brief introduction into who I am, what it is I do, and why it is I do what I do. Thank you very much for your time. Have a great night.